Former CIA guy Mike Baker joins me now. Mike, in your opinion, why is Xi Jinping cleaning his military house?
Yeah, he's done this before, and he always couches it as an effort to root out corruption, right, and to make the, as he says, the military more pure and aligned with party beliefs and values. In reality, Jennifer touched on it, and your previous guest touched on it. Part of this is, you wouldn't want to call it a purge necessarily, but he's moving the chess pieces around and clearing out people that he views are not either in line with his thinking or possibly a threat to him in terms of his leadership.
A threat to him in terms of future leadership. Are you suggesting that maybe he doesn't have full control of the military or the control level that he would like to have?
Yes, I would suggest that. I would say that we imagine that Xi Jinping has got this vice-like, kung fu grip on the country, on the party, and that really isn't the case, right? He can be on shaky ground at times, and I think this is an indication that he's looking to shore that up. I wouldn't necessarily make a dotted line connection to the question of timeline for an invasion of Taiwan, although I think from a logistics perspective, the comments earlier were correct. If you're going to mount a major invasion of Taiwan, no matter what that scenario looks like, you're not going to do it right after you clear out some of your top personnel. And some of these, including Hay, are very senior in the military.
Okay, next one, Mike. President Trump canceled a second in-person meeting with Putin. Watch this.
I don't want to have a wasted meeting. I don't want to have a waste of time, so I'll see what happens. But we did all of these great deals, great peace deals. They're all peace deals. They're agreements, solid agreements, every one of them. But this one, and I said, go to the line of battle, the battlefield lines, and you pull back and you go home, and everybody take some time off, because you got two countries that are killing each other. Two countries are losing 5,000 to 7,000 soldiers a week. So we'll see what happens. We haven't made a determination.
Mike, it seems to me that Trump is losing patience with Putin. Where are we going with this?
Yeah, I'm amazed he hasn't lost patience with Putin some time ago. I'm always surprised at how how much rope he's been willing to give Putin. And how many times he's been willing to revisit the idea of sitting down and having these negotiations. Putin hasn't backed off of his demands for the past couple of years. And he's shown no sign of being interested in a serious negotiation that would be acceptable to Ukraine. He's just saying, these are our demands, meaning the Kremlin's demands. That's it. This is what we're going to do. And so he sees no downside really at this stage to continuing the fight. So I agree that this was going to be a wasted meeting. There was no reason to sit down with Putin again and have him string the U.S. and our allies along. He needs to feel more pain. And the Ukrainians have done an amazing job of degrading the Russian energy infrastructure. And that's really the pain point for Putin. They've reduced capacity, refining capacity in Russia by about 40% by most decent, credible estimates, through their various attacks, and that's without Tomahawks, or other advanced long-range munitions.
What would happen with Tomahawks on the field? Mike Baker, thanks for joining us. Interesting stuff today. Appreciate it. Thanks very much.